We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquiggums, and today we're diving in. We're starting up our early access coverage of Dream Engines, Nomad Cities. It's by Suncrash and Gamera Game, releasing into Steam Early Access on July 14th, 2021. I just got my hands on the game. I want to say it was yesterday, day before, and installed it, and I'm ready to actually play it here for the very first time with all of you. So let's dive in and let us begin. We can select our tribe. We could be the Junk Lords. The Junk Lords are the masters of scrap. Where other tribes see only old world garbage and unexceptional blue boxes, they see treasure. Their expertise in finding and making use of every little piece of scrap proves very useful in restoring and maintaining an ancient Nomad City. Alright. We have the Dream Weavers. We can't play as any of these. The Teslacrats. Nice. And that's it. Those are the three. Alright. We're going to start with the Junk Lords, as that is the only option we have available to us right now. City expansion build cost are minus 25%. Debris and ruin loot amount is increased by 50%. And demolish refund is increased by 15%. Still learning. Recommended difficulty, I'm a new player, we'll go with it. Iron Man, whatever, doesn't matter. You know what, we're just going to go with the default. We're going to have the tutorial enableized, and let's go. That's right, I invented the word enableized. The name of this city shall be... Alright, Gurglestein. Gurglestein. Welcome to Gurglestein. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see what kind of amazing adventures we can start out on, or exactly what we're going to be doing. I don't know, we're about to find out. Been pretty excited to try this for quite some time, so let's get to it. Press any key to continue. I click the mouse button. That is a key, apparently. Let's do this thing. Welcome to Dream Engines. This tutorial will guide you through the basic controls of the game. This is only a guide and does not affect the game, so you can still lose if your city gets destroyed during the tutorial. Oh, that's not great. Your current objective will appear in the top right corner of the screen. Press F1 to show the tutorial for the current objective once again. As Overseer, you control Tiny, an ancient armored exploration unit. Use the WASD keys to move around. Tiny will always face toward the mouse pointer. Alright, cool. Look at Tiny, look at him, he's just spinning. Alright. Use the scroll to zoom in and out. The middle mouse button to rotate your camera. You can press N to return to the default view. And use the left mouse button to use the melee. Okay, right mouse button to shoot the crossbow. Okay, cool. Well done. You receive the following rewards: 20 flux, the basis of all dream tech. This substance is extracted from the dream realm and can warp reality to make unphysical things happen. Ooh. This is a global resource and does not require transportation. If you forget something, you can always review past or previous tutorials in the journal window. Shortcut is J. Now let's build some houses for your workers. There are two main input modes. Management mode, Management mode. Please let me tell you what you need to do. No. Management mode is used for building and managing your city. Combat mode, or mode, is used to explore the map and for fighting enemies. So combat mode would be more like, oh, I'm gonna have to kill you now. Come forth and let's do battle. You gotta have that moany, whiny voice. I think it works. Spacebar to switch between the modes of the open, the thing, and the thing, and the thing. Alright. This is management mode. And the game pauses. Cool. Used to build, move, and interact with buildings. In management mode, the main toolbar appears at the bottom. Okay. And the build menu at the bottom left of the screen. Sure, mouse clicks won't trigger attacks in this mode and will instead open building interface windows. Cool. By default, switching to management mode also switches the camera view to top down. You can change the default behavior in settings when it is, okay, and Z. Alright, cool. Select the house button and then click on the map to place 2 of the building. Can I rotate it? With brackets? Really? That's kind of not great. Well, I mean, I guess. Perfect. Now you did transportation to deliver food to the houses. Whoa. Select the infrastructure category in the build menu and select rails. Or if you use the keyboard shortcut, you can build rails with Y. Then click and drag to build rails from an empty tile next to the city core to empty tile next to the houses. Note, rail carts can only travel in one direction. Make sure you drag and build the rails from the core and not the other way around. Huh. Interesting. So they say Y, or we can just click here. Sure, I guess. Now create an exit that will output food to the rail system. Click and drag as if placing rails in from inside the building to the adjacent rail tile. What? Oh, okay. I see. Select the food item and then send it out. So if we do this, the food item, huh? Okay. Next, create an entrance to deliver the food from the rail system. So same thing. Click and drag as the placing the rails inside the house. So you go from the rail to in the house. That makes sense. Great. Now repeat this to deliver it to both. All right, all over it. That's interesting. I don't dislike it. It's fascinating. Well done. You will now receive the following rewards: 20 wood jerky, bloodwood planks. Okay. Next, prepare to explore the city surroundings. Equip some repair kits in case Tiny takes some damage. The repair kits are in the city core. To open the building, left click on it while in management mode. What's happening? Okay. You can see Tiny's inventory on the left and the buildings on the right. Hold shift and click to repair kits to grab the entire stack. Are these repair kits? Yeah, they are. Okay. Now assign the repair kit to a quick slot. Press I to open the character window. We know. Click on one of the empty quick slot. I can't read today. Empty quick bar slots, or quick slot bars, as I was going to call it, in the character area, and then choose the item you wish to assign to that slot. Once assigned, you can press the corresponding keyboard shortcut while in combat mode to use that item. Yep. I feel like I missed something. Oh, that way. Okay. Sure. Yep. Nope. Totally made sense. Got it. Well done. Hey, we got 4 more. All right, cool. Perfect. Let's get some raw materials so you can construct more buildings. Explore the areas near the city and search for a bloodwood node. Remember to switch to combat mode before leaving the city. Good luck, Commander. All right. I bet this is a bloodwood node. Oh, no. Leave me alone, creatures. Oh, was I repairing? I'm not real sure what happened there. Oh. Oh, okay. Is there a thing that shows like how many crossbow bolts I don't know. Do I want to punch these, or? I feel like I do. I feel like I'm getting more materials by doing that. Can I punch trees? What does a blood whatever resource thing look like? Oh no. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Stop it. Stay back. Stay back, you beasts. Huh. Oh, you would build a gather. I don't need that one. I need bloodwood resource nodes. Alright. Well, so far, no luck. Oh, I upset the babies. You killed our mamas! You killed our mamas! You shall die for your transgression! Oh, the slugs. Oh, the baby slugs. Oh, the baby slugs. Alright. Alright, so the slugs are being handled. We're getting, I can only guess, a certain amount of resources per murder, death, kill. And it seems to be a variety of resources, too. Ah, that must be it. There's a little bit of a delay where we have to, like... I don't know if we're reloading or what exactly is going on. There's that resource node. Now build a harvester, switch to the management mode, click the resource. Yeah. Now's not a good time. Alright. We still got a whole... Oh no. Oh no, that thing's super mad. Oh, he's so angry. Okay. Whew. Alright, so we can build a harvester, and to do so... I assume it's a wood warper? Nope, that is not it. Build a blood wood cutter. Huh. Okay. I just press E on the node and I think I'll be able to build whatever it is I need to do there. Now, it did tell me to do this from the build menu, which it doesn't look like we can do from there unless it's one of these things down here. Move access point, pick cards. Interesting. Okay, that's repairing. It's very strange. Oh, it looks like if we click on the building. Ah, okay. There we go. Can't build enemies are nearby. Really? There. Can you build it now? Well done. You received the following rewards. All right. You are now collecting logs, but before you can use them, they need to be refined into planks and transferred to storage. Logs and most other raw materials cannot be taken with you when you fly away, while refined materials can. Planks are produced from logs at a wood warper. Wood warper needs to be within your power area, so it's better to build near the city. Build some of these and place rails to send them logs from the harvester. Okay. Just give me a minute. Must murder some of these other random things here. There we go. Said close to the city, huh? So the wood warper is there. No power. Where is our... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess we need to do this. To extend your range, okay. Okay, I kind of get it. I see. Okay, then we go back here. Nope. We go back to this one. We build the wood warpers over here. Okay, we got a couple there, and then we extend the rails from this over to that, over to that. Okay, and then once that's done, we're gonna have to end up bringing it back somehow. Alright, some mistakes have already been made here, but that's okay. They are going to come over here with the anger and rage of 1,000 suns, I can only assume. Or maybe not. Okay, so we've done that. What's the next call? And can we move through here? Oh, ×3 and then supply them with logs. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to do at least one more of these. I gotcha. Cannot build. Enemies are nearby. Alright. That's fair. Hey, hey. Stop it. Don't you hit things. Alright. Now then. There's still enemies nearby? Oh my god. Alright. Just never gonna give me a break. Alright. Can't build here, blocked. What do you mean blocked? Why? What's blocked about that? Oh, is it because it's in a... Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, guess we're gonna do it that way. Not what I had in mind. Can I demolish? I can. Not exactly the ideal situation. Okay, we got some repair thing. Ooh, we got some more that we can do over here. Interesting. Okay, I've done what I was supposed to do. I built 3 wood warpers. Ooh. Little baby thing hit me there. I supplied them all with logs. What's their problem then? Input. Uh-huh. Well, this one's working. What's wrong with this one? Okay, I did this now. Now what's... Uh-huh, yeah, I did that. It's fine. And then I gotta get the planks out, right? So do I have to bring the planks all the way back to the base camp, I'm assuming? Can't build here, blocked. Oh, this might be bad. Perfect. You will later unlock resource drop-off buildings. Those will let you automate delivery of raw materials, and you won't have to build so many rails. Now build some rails to send planks from the warpers into your city core for storage, and then wait for some planks to be produced. Okay, yeah, they should have... They missed a step for that last one. I mean, it's an obvious step, don't get me wrong, but they did miss a step. And that's sort of I guess, a small problem? Alright. We're going to have to do whatever it is that we're going to have to do here. Okay. So, with that done, we should start seeing some planks rolling down. Here we go. There they are. Our little nomadic city's doing fine. Can't go through buildings, but we can go through the rail system, no problem. Alright, simple enough. Kill off the big sluggos. Give them some more resources. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, Tiny's getting, he's earning his pay on this day, I suppose. Well done. Okay. The wood production will keep you supplied with planks to support your construction efforts. As you explore, keep your eyes out for additional resource nodes. Once a resource node is depleted, it will produce at half speed. You may want to connect more nodes. Now increase your city population level to unlock some more buildings. To increase your city level, you'll need to reach a population of 21. We're at 20, okay. Your city core will produce new citizens, workers, as long as housing is available, so we need more houses. Alright. Yep, that's easy. Alright, so here's the new plan. What if we continue our power ways over here, and then we build ourselves 3 more of these. And then we build rails going in. What? I'm confused. What's happening? Alright, you know what? It's fine. Okay, we do that, and we do that. So if we unpause, is this gonna... Oh, wait, I gotta build the extract. That's why. That's why it's not working. Forgot about that part of it. That is an important part of it. I'm like, something's missing here. Alright. So we got that going, and then we gotta get... Will it let me build like this? No, it will not. Alright. Okay. Alright, they're going to overlap a little bit, but I think that'll still work. We'll see. Is this fully cleared? While the city is landed, it will attract larger groups of Drep that will attempt to destroy it. Drep raids are more dangerous than those wandering around. They may attack in multiple waves. You can track the raid in the mini-map. Oh, dear. And it is strongly advised to build some defenses to protect your buildings from the direction of the raid. Turrets provide extra firepower, but can't withstand too much damage, so be sure to put up some walls. Wooden turrets fire slowly, but they deal explosive area damage. They do? They are well suited against weaker enemies, but you'll need some help to take out the stronger ones. You also move turrets around when reorganizing your city, but only so long as there are no active or approaching raids. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can you run faster, little guy? Tiny, we gotta get back, man. Some seriously dark juice. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're siphoning off things. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, so here's the plan. How are we gonna fix this? It's not really simple, but it's about as simple as I can make it. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Alright. Now we got to get down there because the raid's coming. We're going to have to build walls somehow. Alright, so how do we build walls? We're going to reach population 20. Okay, that's fine. Housing, house. That's not a house. This is a house. Okay, then we go back to rails. Oh, it's auto-saving. Cool. New options you can see. Okay, drain. Yep. Cool. Oh, they're coming. In order to be more efficient in exploring, gathering, and defending your city, you'll need better equipment. Before you can craft some new weapons or armor, you'll have to perform some research. More on that later, but you can already craft some more repair kits. Press C to open the crafting window and makeshift repair kit. Okay, yeah. Now's not the time. Alright, we're going to have to meet this head on. Alright, boys. I am failing miserably. There we go. Oh, I did the cardinal sin when defending or, you know, fighting things. I ran into a new area that I did not fully vet. Alright, let's go ahead and repair up. Where you at, big guys? Alright. Nope. Oh man, you gotta get like way up in there to hit those guys. Alright. So we handled that. We're not able to build the defenses until we... Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, let's go back to building. Oh, that's interesting. It's our archives. Alright. So, can we build... Yeah, wooden turret, some wooden walls, wooden gate. Now, do I build the defenses on the city? Or near the city? Oh, flux vats. Interesting. Alright, I'm curious if that's going to extend my ability to build walls. It does. Alright, so to me it makes the most sense to build walls like that and then like a gate. There we go. Okay, something along those lines. And then maybe a couple of towers. How do you close the gate? Does it just close when like enemies are coming through or something? Oh, look how close this one was. Oh man. Mistakes were made. I guess. What's going on? It's like a whole army of these things. My goodness. Alright, simple enough. Alright, so if we needed planks, we definitely got them. We have multiple resources in order to get planks at this point. But I think we have more than enough of that. Does it show us our global, like, recovery stuff? Anything like that? That'd be kind of nice to see, but if not, that's okay. Punch through this. High power usage, okay. A little confused why we have high power usage. Alright, I'm trying to look around and see. We have no labs built we could take off if we needed to. I don't think that's the case right now. I would like to build some more walls. A gate would be fine, and a couple more walls. We can get some turrets going. And at this point, we're going to need some more power. So power generator. We're too close to other generators. Is this something that we want to build on the base? I feel like it might be. We'll build it right there. I don't know if that's a mistake or what. It doesn't give us a lot of stuff. So we can't build it. Okay, but we can build it like there. Oh, I didn't necessarily want to build that one. Can I kill that? Let's get rid of that one. Alright, so we got some power generators going there. These towers expand power supply area of the city. Do not climb. Ah, funny times. See the tooltip above. Mini-map. Your power consumption is higher than production. Build more generators and make sure they are well supplied. Oh, we have to supply them with something, huh? Well, what do we supply them with? well, I'm gonna build this and see if that helps. What do they need? Do they want the planks? Do they want the logs? Strong alloy construction. Well, what is the fuel for these? Crushed featherstone. It just says that it builds stuff and that it uses flux. So do we need to send flux into it? I'm slightly confused here. All right, hold on. So there's a lot of stuff that it doesn't want. Minimum requirement. I don't honestly don't know what they need or want. It's not clear, unfortunately. The fact that the time keeps going, is there a pause? Is there like, can you get P to pause? No. P is to pick up, looks like. Okay. So there's not that many things left to really defend. We can defend over here. We can defend maybe over here. Over here. And then that's pretty much it. So I feel like if we go here and we build this. Cool. We're going to need some featherstone whatever going on over here. We're going to need to get some power over here as well. Okay. I can punch these things. Well, I mean, intriguing so far. I know we're getting about out of time for this first look up, or sorry, this early access episode. It's the very first one, but I mean, it's got a lot of potential. I got to figure out how to time until power runs out. I'm just gonna create some more generators. I don't really know how this is going to play out, to be honest. You have enough workers for all your buildings. Your population also serves as workers for your running city. Workers can be created in city core, but only if you have free housing available. Increase your maximum population. Build and upgrade houses. Make sure they have constant food supply. Houses without power or food will not provide any living space. Alright, seems simple enough. Just continue to make some houses, I guess. Okay, and from there we go here and we do this. Yep, it's gonna be food. There it is. So with that, that's gonna basically meet all the requirements I need for that. I don't. Where's our power consumption? Running out of food. Oh, right. We got to figure out how to make food, don't we? We haven't quite figured that part out just yet. Probably some farms seem like a pretty smart play. I assume we'll probably want some of these like in the city itself. How do these work? Okay. So this is doing output. Oh no, it's going from a different angle and we can't build anything? Or maybe we can. Population left to build research labs. Alright, we're gonna have to try to hustle over here because it looks like it's gonna be coming from... It looks like it's going to come from this side, but I don't know that they can. Isn't this all sectioned off? They can't make an attack over here. This is all blocked off, right? So, to me, that means there's only one place that they can come through, and that's going to be over here. So if we're able to put a wall... Oh, this is going to be a big place to put a wall. My God. All right. Well, let's get to it. Auto-saving. All right. I wanted to survive at least 2 attacks. Oh, gosh, the power. I wanted to be able to survive at least 2 attacks. It looks like we're going to get that opportunity here. Okay. Maybe. We might not survive 2 attacks. We may die a horrible death. There is no guarantee. Uh-huh. Okay, and then a couple towers. Okay, they look like they're coming over, so let's go see if we can't get into combat mode and start slowing their roll. Okay, so first wave was handled. How do you close the door? They don't seem to care about the door. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is gonna be where we break off this first episode. We have some interesting things going on here. We're kind of learning some stuff. We're getting there. We're there bit by bit, piece by piece. Like I said, we are learning things. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss the food into that, and this should be the output, and that should be some food for us, hopefully. Either way, we will find out if that is going to help us survive. There's a lot to learn, a lot to glean. Some stuff is not necessarily intuitive. Some stuff seems to be fine. I don't know how these gates work. If they are closable, if I'm just missing something very obvious to make them close. But as it stands, I mean, we're doing okay. We gotta figure this side out and all that stuff in the next episode. The game, once again, is called Dream Engines Nomad Cities. I always struggle a little bit with things when we first start off, especially considering every game that is some sort of colony sim or something, you know, survival and whatnot, all has its own uniqueness, its own different ways of doing things. And I have to admit, this is one of the most unique ways I've ever seen of doing stuff. And I'm very curious to see how all this plays out. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's been on my radar for a very long time. I hope you guys give it a chance. You check it out. Again, Dream Engines Nomad Cities by Suncrash and Gamera Game. Released originally into Steam Early Access on July 14th. 2021, so make sure you guys check it out. I'm not sure how long it's supposed to be in early access, but we'll figure that out as time goes on. Either way, folks, if you enjoyed, I'll have all the information down below in the description of the video and various links as to more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, publisher, all of that stuff. And, of course, do the YouTube thing, guys and gals. Subscribe, share, like the video, do a little tap dance, and post it on Twitter. I don't know. Whatever it is that you were supposed to do for the YouTube algorithm, do that thing for me. I appreciate it. Till the very next episode, folks, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. Always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.